Vamos a jugar, no puedo ni hacer nada, no puedo hacer mi carrera, nada porque esto lo tiene que verificar mi padre. Pues cuando hay 2020, mujeres y todo eso, pues, ¿por qué no le damos a la X a jugar ya? Y dice jugar en WNBA, eso como práctica, y Black Secret cosí. Pues le vamos a dar aquí un momento, tío. Oh, ya acuerdo de esto. Y esto como práctica. Esto sí, esto es práctica. Ay, me salí. Y jugar ya es jugar ya baloncesto hombre. Y aquí tenemos todos los jugadores que tenemos aquí, que yo puedo pasar por el lado y ya. Pues vamos a ver. Yo no voy a hacer este equipo, el que está a mi izquierda. Yo voy a hacer el equipo del otro lado porque será nuestra de esto. Pero vamos a buscar, ¿ok? ¿Qué caramba? ¿Y esto qué es este? Equipo de LeBron, ¿ok? Elvin, James, aquí está todo casi. Curry. Estaría mejor si estaba, mira, sería mejor aquí que estaba Elvin, Curry, Michael Jordan, LeBron, Calvin Durant y un montón. Pues no me gustaría, vamos a chequear si hay una persona aquí y le saludo. A ver, ay, yo quiero usar LeBron. Ok, sí, perfecto. Espérate, estoy buscando algo. No, este no. ¿Dónde estaba Barea? Okay. Aquí se supone que estaba Barea. Chicos, pues vamos a empezar con nuestra de esto y divertirnos como siempre. Hay que divertirnos jugando. Me gusta la canción, me da movimiento, tío. Pues vamos a empezar. Y empezamos. Wow, está cool el tío. Este es mi programa de esto. Ok. Va. ¿Me bien? Tío, como está la presión.
A shot from earlier on, coming down the tunnel, ready to put a show on here at home. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The activity.
Espero que no sea aquí porque se supone que vaya para el lado. Está cool.
Greetings everyone, welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony. And two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the Brooklyn Nets returned to relevance last season after their ill-fated 2013 trade with Boston cost them years of first-round draft picks. D'Angelo Russell was their first All-Star in half a decade, and in 2019, got to give credit to this front office for building a roster without a lot of top picks. Kevin?
Really making the most of not having much to work with. Thank you, DA. A couple injuries for them. Their rotation perhaps shortened and more minutes now to go around.
You look at their roster with all these injuries, star players on the sidelines, they just got to find a way.
Now, look at Dallas' starting lineup.
Okay.
Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Ponce. Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, they've got Jared Allen. Torian Prince is out there with Harris. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard.
And in their history, the Dallas Mavericks have never moved up in the draft.
Ok, vamos a empezar jugando.
Well, you think about it, Greg, they went into it with a little over a 26% chance to move up into the top 4. That did not happen. The Hawks collecting
Tenemos la bola.
from the Luka Doncic
Si le
trade.
pasamos al otro,
Now,
tío,
here's Dinwiddie.
tiramos.
He's over Doncic.
No, cara.
Here's Allen.
Eso, tío. Eso.
It's his first.
Tenemos 2 puntos, tío, ya. De la
Hustle and
primera ronda.
basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Now, Doncic has the pop. This now to Hardaway.
No, tío. Falta. Le dieron falta y no. Le dieron falta. Pero no valió porque, tío, no, cuando la iba a tirar, no pudo meterla. Serían 2 tiros. Si la pudiera meter, contaba los 2 y tiraba un tiro libre. Pero mira que lindo. Pero ¿qué pasó con Elvin? Elvin no está jugando después que yo jugué una partida antes. Ay, no me importa esto. Tío, coge la bola.
A free throw drops for Ponce. Doris, the depth of talent for these two teams, a real point of pride.
Reto, coge la bola.
Well, I think both of these front offices take extraordinary pride, Kevin, in their ability to surround their star players, and you have to have stars. But the key is the guys around them. What is their fit? Do they complement the stars' greatest attributes? That is the measure of a great front office.
Buena.
Gets the bucket.
¿Quién es? Temple.
Phenomenal decision making from the young guard Spencer Dinwiddie. Nicely done, putting it on time and on target.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Finney Smith.
Se barea, ¿no?
Doncic feeling it out inside.
No, eso.
Foul. That's good.
No.
You know, there's
Metió la
enough
bola.
selfishness to Luka Doncic and a pretty pass right there.
No, tío.
And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Qué solo.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Vamos.
When he
Juega, ese juega,
this
tío.
offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like
¿Qué tú haces, tío? Tío, mueve la bola.
that's how you share the rock. He does this time and time.
El que me está viendo.
Harris outside.
Tío.
Here's Temple. Guarded by Hardaway.
Vamos a darle pausa, vamos a darle pausa. Tío, que me comentaron quién fue. Check my out for what? ¿Qué? What? I don't talk English, I talk Spanish. I'm sorry.
Back to Temple. Here's Prince.
Tío.
Another one
¿Qué?
falls
¿Te estoy de nuevo? Ah, no.
for Brooklyn.
I not talk English, I talk Spanish. I'm sorry.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Hacho, si yo hablaba inglés, yo la ayudaba, pero
Four straight buckets to start the game.
Allen right side. It's over Powell.
Buena.
Again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, it's a huge boost when Jared Allen is making mid-range shots. That's going to make him even more dangerous.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic.
No.
And the
No.
Mavericks get
Fuck.
another bucket right there.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now the Mavericks moving it up.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And
Chicos, después vamos a jugar un poco
It's
Fortnite.
open, I'm going to get him the ball.
The pass to Temple.
¿No?
Dinwiddie outside.
Yo no sé. Vamos, tío. Tío, es que no juega. Yo no sé cómo usar ese muñeco.
The Mavericks leading. The guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with
Ni
a
que
certain amount of
fuerte vale. Ese bareo jugado por Dios.
confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game, and don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
And I think for Luka Doncic, one thing he showed right away is he was prepared to be an NBA player. And the fact of the matter is, he could be an all-star for a long time moving forward.
Now here's Allen. Count it.
Vamos,
Allen's
ya.
got 6.
You like Allen to keep his concentration, refuses to let the defense out-muscle or outwork him.
Passes to Doncic. Shoots over Dinwiddie, and it's Dallas with another.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
He feeds it to Allen. Powell with the steal. He's all alone. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the score by Dallas. 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie on the money from 12 feet away.
Boy, Spencer Dinwiddie, it's a rare opportunity in the mid-range, but he's got the kind of touch necessary to make it.
Porzingis finds Doncic. Lets it go from deep, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, so much of the last few seasons have been lost time for Kristaps Porzingis. That ACL injury and then working back from it in the never an easy road to start it.
No sé. Tío, no encuentro Kevin Durant.
Nets trail by 8. Greg, with all the time that Porzingis has missed, it's easy to forget just how dominant he is when he's healthy.
KP is one of the few game-changing talents in our league.
Fuerte vale.
Carry an offense and boost an entire team's defense with his presence on the floor.
Boy, picking Jared Allen, number 22, back in 2007,
Oh, fallé
paid
eso.
off for the Nets. This guy is proven already in his early 20s to be an NBA caliber starting center.
Porzingis.
Aquí este juego sabe, porque cuando le voy a dar el botón yo
Doncic
lo
has got
paso.
his 5th assist in this one. Puts it up. Temple finds Prince. Allen trying to break free. Prince misses.
Dale falta, dale falta.
Allen grew up in the Austin area and played near his home at the University of Texas.
Yeah, Kev, just one season with the Longhorns. He really came into the league considered a project, but boy, his development.
Ay, no juega, papi, eso no juega.
Quality mid-range.
Dale falta, dale falta.
Can't get that one to go.
And Rodion
Bueno.
Stewart picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Sigue dándole falta, dale.
On defense, the Nets. 8-point game. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Out the basket.
Diablo.
Doncic
¿Qué
is down
tela?
now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's 4
Ni
turnovers.
que campo de atrás si yo estaba ahí. Acho.
In the early going.
Mavericks making a switch here. Lights checked in. Here's Doncic. He's got 9. From deep three-point range, they get it again. Singus passes to Finney Smith. And the 3 off target. Nets trail by 12. Pass to Temple. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Torian Prince. Chandler comes in for Garrett Temple. And it's LeVert in for Rodion Skuru. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Justin Jackson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Jackson from long range. Jordan with the rebound. The Nets have gotten 8 of the 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Chandler's shot, good.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's Kleber. Right for 3. No good there.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooting space and then go and corral that backdoor.
Chandler's shot, good.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And Justin Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dallas. LeVert the pass to Harris. Pops it up for Jordan. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And at 6'6", Joe Harris has been asked to play a lot of minutes at that small forward position. Doris, do you think that's his natural spot?
Well, I think he's gotten pretty good in terms of his strength, if not the length of the 3 spot. He's worked really hard defensively to get better and better. And offense, though, that's where he's going to make his money. He can make shots consistently.
That's trail by 6 to the paint. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Harris LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Now here's Curry. Right. It's a 2-pointer. And no good. The tri-spell continuing for him. Out to Chandler. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one. Chandler's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Harris against Wright. Here's Kleber. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
The 33rd pick in 2014 out of the University of Virginia. Boy, has Joe Harris found his niche the last couple of seasons as a dead-eye shooter.
And Doris, more recent, we've seen Harris's offensive efficiency go through the roof.
It really has, Kevin. And it's not just his long-range shooting. He understands that he had to be adept at attacking off the closeout because they're going to take away that 3-point shooting. He's got to be able to do both, and he's proven he's willing to.
Well, last season, for sure, Greg, a bit of a journey for DeAndre Jordan as he went from the Mavericks to the Knicks before his free agency. Now he is a part of Brooklyn.
And both KD and Kyrie took pay cuts to get Jordan on board. Still a factor with his size and defense, despite a lackluster year in 2019. Nets are hoping he can find his magic and be a force once again.
Well, you cannot let asking for trouble.
Overt against Kerr. Here's Chandler, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Chandler's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Curry, good.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
Down low, here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
He slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Chandler right side. And Wilson Chandler.
Ahora. ¿Qué?
With the slam.
Bust out the split move inside
Espera.
to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick. And slick. The D had no chance.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
1:31 left in the first quarter. Here's Porzingis, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 11 points in the game.
Boy, how comfortable is KP in the mid-range for Porzingis? What touch.
Jackson comes over with the double.
Oh.
So, the Mavericks leading. Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Curry dishes to Wright.
Ya le queda.
Rebound, Brooklyn.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Curry, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. A floater and the layup by Curry. Curry's got 7 points.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Back to Harris. And here's Chandler from the arc. Keep it alive. Jordan kicks to LeVert. Back to Jordan. Pass to Chandler. And here is Harris. LeVert from outside. What a play. He simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
We come back right after this. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
Older brother, he was a big fan of the NBA and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
On the floor for Dallas, Jackson is the 3 and Porzingis at the 4. Curry is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Kleba in at the 5 down low. Here's Brunson following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Here's Kleba. And he can't bank that one in.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
Mavericks trail by 9. Outside, Porzingis.
No. Papi, si yo le meto un tapón, si fuera el 2019, que yo le metía todos casi todos los tapones.
Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension, and what I love is his team competes at a high level every night.
Now here's Brunson.
Yo pensaba que le di un tapón.
Here's Harris, poked away.
Papi, ¿dónde está la bola, papi?
The Nets will retain possession.
Fue de él, fue de él, fue de él.
Checked in for the Nets. Dwight Powell
Exactamente.
checked in for Dallas. A 3 off the inbound. Chandler's shot. Good.
All right, papi, te amo.
The lead up to 12 now for the Nets. And Doris, you think about how hard this Brooklyn team competes. I think they take right after their head coach.
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. Coach Atkinson is still willing to get on the court and jump into drills with his players. Let's remember, going back to the early days of his career, he was a player development coach. And before that, yes, he even played. That effort and willingness to break a sweat very much reflected in his group.
Offensive rebound. Nets leading by 10. To the inside. And he slams it one-handed.
Don't you love how LeVert looks for his guys? Totally unselfish, does whatever it takes to get the win.
The Mavericks have gone just 33% for the
No, no lo puedo dejar solo.
for them. It's 3 of 9.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 12. LeVert from outside. Powell pulls it in.
Es un niño.
By 10. Here's Brunson. Rebound, Brooklyn. Chandler's got his 4th rebound in this one. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Brunson. A shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Curry brings the double. Curry with the steal. Passes it to Brunson. Here's Kleba. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana
Ahora es un niño, ¿cómo vamos a
never
matarlo?
being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same
Ahí estamos.
determination.
No, eso.
Thank you very much.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
8 feet away.
Ya habla por...
Right iron.
¿Qué trae la bola?
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
Venga el yo, papi.
Chance to trim it to single digits. Nets leading by 10. Levert the pass to Prince. That's good.
Hacho, si fallara eso, yo lo saco.
Prince has got
Del
8
equipo, yo lo saco.
When you
Si fuera
allow
jefe.
good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Hey, Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And for the Nets, team dinners, you go to their practice facility, a beautiful rooftop space for team gatherings. Building chemistry is a focus for this franchise.
And that's not surprising.
Está bien que las niñas podían bailar.
San Antonio Spurs tree, so to speak. So staying connected as teammates, especially valuable in today's NBA. Love the culture here.
¿Qué? Ok. Ya lo veo.
The Nets making a switch here. Temple's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for
Okay,
Maxi
pues,
Kleber. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Justin Jackson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Seth Curry. And we have an intentional foul there, GA.
Yo no toqué ni el botón del triángulo ese, ni lo toqué.
I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Brunson kicks to Hardaway.
Es que lo cubren.
And his second basket, he's 2 for 2.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Dinwiddie outside. Levert in the corner. Dinwiddie passes to Temple. Nets passing it around.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Brunson scanning the floor. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Doncic.
Ese sí es un duro.
His 5th in just 7 shots.
We know this. Doncic is an aggressive, thirsty scorer. If you allow airspace,
Falta.
even in the mid-range, he's going to make you pay.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can
bruto.
expect that to happen.
Dale, falta, dale.
White the pass to Doncic. And
Hacho, no puedo darle
the
falta
lead is
como
trimmed to
entrego
single
y go.
digits. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Brooklyn leading by 8. Dinwiddie kicks to Temple. Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Temple's got 8 points.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Another shot.
Hacho, te voy a sacar pa'l caramba, Dios mío.
The 13 now for Brooklyn.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
3-pointer right.
No lo vuelvo a dejar solo.
Wright's got himself going there.
Si yo meto un triple, ellos meto un triple.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Jordan.
Ahora.
Dishes to Prince. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Temple.
Ay, nunca. Buena, buena.
Mavericks
Lo
trail by
intentaste.
10 in the corner, right with it.
Hacho, lo voy a sacar
Assist goes to
también.
Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game.
But you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a
Ay, te voy a sacar.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous.
Tengo que coger la bola para
Prohibits him
sacarlo.
from completing the play.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Yours, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called +6s, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scout. Look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length and versatility along with that length. So guys who maybe their size lists them at one thing, but that length enables them to guard a little bit differently. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green, Montrezl Harrell. All of those guys might be listed a certain size, but boy, their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And you look at the Mavericks' numbers last season, the need for shooting is obvious.
And I think, Greg, what's shocking is poor shooting is not something you have historically associated with the Mavs. When you look at it through last season, they took a high rate of threes and a high rate of free throws. And yet, both of those percentages were poor. And that's an area for improvement this season.
Chandler's checked in for Jordan. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Nets. Pass to Allen. Prince trying to free himself up. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Dinwiddie. And that's 10 points for Jared Allen. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney Smith. To the left wing. White, the pass to Doncic. It's deflected.
Denied by Dinwiddie at 6'6". He can send it back.
Prince wide open. Gets an open look and hits. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Doncic outside. Back to right. Dallas moving the ball around. Powell finds Wright. To the middle. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 15 points.
Luka Doncic is in distinguished company because his game is so far advanced for his age.
Allen left side. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And a miss.
Cielo, si yo metiera eso.
Here are the Mavericks. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Finney Smith. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. Brooklyn leading by 3. Inside, here's Allen. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Down low, here's Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
Powell with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Doncic, no good. Brooklyn's got a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Prince kicks to Dinwiddie. Over right. They grab their own miss.
Pero si yo lo saqué.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Mavericks trail by 5. Right with it. 10 points for him. To the paint. Here's Finney Smith.
Papi, un tapón.
Score the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Doncic right side. True on the 14-footer. 17 points in the game.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. And the pass to Allen. It's over Powell. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
just getting more and more comfortable. You can see Jared Allen gaining confidence in that jumper. Go ahead, young sir.
Pass to Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And you look at Luka Doncic, 6'7", about 220 doors. Is he a point guard? A point forward? I mean, where's he fit?
Well, I think in today's modern NBA, where we talk about positionless basketball, he's the perfect fit regardless of where you put him. He can defend wings, he can defend forwards, and offensively, you want him to be in command of the basketball.
And he makes the first.
Getting to the line and hitting your free throws, good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly lined so far here in the second quarter.
There's a check in for the Nets. And Dallas also making a switch. Porzingis is checked in. And ready with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Menos.
The Mavericks have shot 6 or 7 at the line. First one falls for. Free throw is good from Doncic. 7 seconds left now here in the second. Out left to the wing. Here's Temple. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And now, the 2K Sports halftime show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game, and one the defense absolutely cannot keep up with.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
They're getting beat up on the boards. Smack him around. You know the coach is unhappy about it, because I'm unhappy about it, Ernie. I'm sure he's in the locker room right now saying, hey, we can bounce back in the second half. You need to dig deep, show some pride.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Harris is out there with Taurean Prince. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Temple in at the 2. Here's Finney Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. To the inside. Here's Prince.
Falta iguales.
But close in that one.
No, ni falta ni iguales.
And a 4-year player at
Bueno, pues falta. Diablo, qué porquería tú eres.
Back in 2016. But Greg, he's become a very valuable player.
You know, he's one of those two-way power wings that it seems every team wants.
Prince, a dependable three-point marksman who holds his own defensively.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have big size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Hardaway.
Toma! Papi!
Finds Hardaway.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the right, send it back.
Porzingis can't hit.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. Now here's Allen. He's got 14. Porzingis with the steal. Prince against Hardaway. He kicks it to Powell. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Nose up high for the two-handed dunk.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
Prince. Here's Allen. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Hardaway. Rejected by Harris. And he's able to get it back. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Back to Temple. Dinwiddie outside. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Allen shot is off. The Mavericks leading. But they'll get another chance. Finney Smith from beyond the arc and then some. Finney Smith's got 17 now.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Dinwiddie kicks the Prince, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
No, yeah.
Harris outside. Here's Dinwiddie.
And they aren't giving up the same types of looks we saw in the first half, making them earn their points.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now, because we can go back in history, names, whatever. Who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. Now, this is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. And Curry subbed in for Hardaway. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We could be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
The Nets making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Justin Jackson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Kicks it out to Prince. To the middle for the lead. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
There's so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
Prince's shot is good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play we need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Runs in the pass to Porzingis. They can't stop the run with that one. Porzingis with the steal. Thompson with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Brunson. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Mavericks trail it. Runs in the pass to Porzingis. Down low, Curry kicks to Brunson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Harris against Jackson. Here's Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he has proven that you've got to respect the long-range ability of Spencer Dinwiddie. Nice.
Porzingis finds Brunson.
Perfecto.
Back to Porzingis.
Ahí vamos.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Mavericks now. And it's in there.
No vale.
Kleber's got 8.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Pass to Harris. Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Prince. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For the lead. They shoot again. Kept alive. Cleveland.
Ya lo que malo.
He's got 10. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Outside Jackson. And they double up Jackson. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Prince. Then for the Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Maxi Kleber. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's Brunson.
And you look at the cast-offs that have found success in Brooklyn, Doris, a great part of the next story.
And I think what the players appreciate is the team that gave them their first real shot to play significant minutes. That buy-in and urge to prove themselves a part of what makes their culture special.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by DeAndre Jordan. Got that one up quick. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range, Steph Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
And here's Harris from the arc. They get the rebound, moves back up. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket.
Well, just as easy to say, this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Curry against LeVert. And Curry, here we go. A rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 13 rebounds.
Ya lo que tú haces, loquillo.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
That almost looked like bad communication. I hate to see that kind of mistake.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Now he's checked in for Marjanovic. And it's DeLon Wright in for Jalen Brunson. Hardaway from outside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
And here is Wright. After Spencer Dinwiddie getting his shot to go from deep. Looking to get it going. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about that burst burst of speed. Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa!
Dinwiddie against Wright. Shoots it up. Brooklyn gets it back with a new shot clock at 14. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
¡Qué bruto!
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Mavericks. Outside Hardaway. Back to Curry. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Steph Curry, when he shoots the basketball, picture-perfect release, that is so pretty.
Hardaway with it. Picked up by Harris. Hardaway, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising, it's such a tight game.
Here's Powell.
¡Deja de invitarme!
Powell's got 9 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here.
Pausa, pausa, un momento, chicos. Tengo que bloquear a Ali, me está invitando muchas veces. Bloquean.
Offensively. Levert the pass to Dinwiddie.
What we know unequivocally is Spencer Dinwiddie is far more than a terrific basketball player. Let's remember, he scored 1,400 on his SAT. His mom is a professor at USC, and there's something very special about being raised in an academic environment.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
Well, to me, it's the size, the strength, and the IQ of Spencer Dinwiddie that's so impressive. This guy is unique at the point guard position.
Allen's checked in for Karis LeVert. Here's Curry, rejected by Harris. And Doris, you talk about Dinwiddie's book smarts. His parents wanted him to attend Harvard.
Yeah, he chose instead, Kevin, to attend the University of Colorado, believing the Pac-12 would be a better stepping stone to the NBA. And think about it, even now, this guy's not shy about challenging authority. He will keep his coaches on their toes.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Allen, that's good.
No.
Mavericks leading by 3. White outside. Kicks to Jackson. Curry on the wing.
¿Eh?
Allen with
Ah, salió volando.
and with that shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Chandler, no good.
H llega bueno. El tipo me está invitando mucho para volverme.
Hardaway, no good. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. Lets it go from 14. That one falls coming up Dinwiddie's feet. Jordan's got 18 points in the game.
Well, DeAndre Jordan cooking right now. This guy is so efficient.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Temple's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jackson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Seth Curry. It's tipped. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Hardaway. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 10.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
For the tie, nailed from three-point land. Temple's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Boy, you consider the Dallas Mavericks last season, missing the playoffs for the 3rd straight year. That ties their second playoff drought in franchise history. You've got to believe this is a group that's highly motivated.
Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yes, that goes in.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Now, here's Doncic. 23 points in the game. In the corner, Powell with it.
No.
Rebounded by the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Harris dishes to Allen. Chandler kicks to Harris. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Right side. With 1 on the clock. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Some impressive scoring. And 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. On the floor for Dallas. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4-man position. And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, Doncic's terrific floor vision in the open floor. He also understands how to be the guy to finish.
To the paint. That's tipped. Here's Allen. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
One of the things I love about the Brooklyn Nets is the culture that's being created with this franchise. They are punching above their weight. There's no quit in this team. There is so much to like.
Porzingis is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Allen, no good on the free throw. And Doris, you talk about the resilience of this Nets team. How about their 25-point 4th quarter comeback last season against Sacramento?
Kev, they become only the 4th team to overcome that big a deficit in the shot clock era. This Nets team is not invincible, but I promise you, they're going to make you work for every single thing you get.
Hope they get it there.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Finney-Smith. Defensive rebound Mavericks.
I mean, that's a nice job on the offensive glass. So that'll let them work the clock even more. And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And Allen slams it in.
Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude you from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact.
Prince has checked in for Brooklyn. Indoors at times, he's been the Nets' best player. Spencer Dinwiddie rewarded last season with a 3-year, $34 million extension.
Well, I think he's earned it, Kevin, right? Because he has started for them, he has come off the bench, and to this young man's great credit, he has accepted and excelled in either role. And I'll tell you, it's unusual for a point guard at 6'6". He has done nothing but enhance his versatility.
Harris, his shot is good.
Well, just tremendous focus from the veteran. This guy aggressively going at the defense inside.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Temple the pass to Dinwiddie.
Oh, come on!
Jared Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. Dallas making a switch here. Cleveland. In. The Mavericks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Wright, the pass to Doncic. Back to Wright. Got a hand on it. Here's Prince. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. That's 23 points for Prince.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the
Here's Temple. They'll get another chance.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
The first one falls.
The Nets had to be so judicious and so smart with every move they made because they did not have top draft selections. So you have to use cap space to acquire picks. They had to find sleepers in the draft. They had to find players who were probably undervalued and then develop those players. This is an organization that used every tool at their disposal.
Indoors, the Nets showed they could manufacture a rebuild.
Kevin, what the Nets did was not easy. But to me, it shows you exactly how critical quality front office personnel is to the success of an organization, and the Nets were on point throughout the process.
Eso, ese tipo duro.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Papi, no te creas. Espérate, tiempo que me testearon. Keep green, bro. Keep green. Casi todos son gringos, güey. Hey, I not talk.
Inside, here's Prince. And the lane was
I not talk Spanish. Yeah, I not talk English.
Okay, Jared Allen.
Sorry, I talk English. Ahora se acabó, ahora se acabó. What? I don't know English. Bring my soups here. Alright. No.
Here's Finney Smith.
No, what the fuck?
Possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here we
Nope.
go. The Mavericks in a fast break. From deep. Yep. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
And so Allen will bring it up for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Temple gets the bucket.
Well, this guy has got tremendous potential as a passer.
Come on.
Spencer Dinwiddie, very aware he's got to distribute the basketball.
Now, here's Doncic. It's deflected.
Papi, lo brinco. No.
And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break.
Well, Kevin, that's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Fingers can't hit.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Now that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't
Come on.
do them any good.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Doncic outside. Here's Finney Smith. The offensive rebound. Out to Doncic. Nice hit again. And it's Dallas with
Está
another.
brincando. ¿Cómo no lo metió?
Doncic just hits tough shots.
Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Prince. And that one is off. And it's Dallas the other way.
Toma.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Temple dishes to Harris. Feeds it to Prince. Goes up again. Porzingis with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Curry's checked in. Harris outside. And so they foul intentionally. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. On defense, the Mavericks. Dinwiddie kicks the Temple. Back to Dinwiddie. With nobody on it. He carries the Temple. Dinwiddie's got 13 points in the second half.
Listen, this guy has got good touch and solid shooting strokes. Spencer Dinwiddie comfortable in the catch and shoot.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Hardaway's checked in for Seth Curry. Dinwiddie finds Temple. Back to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Powell with the steal. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Powell inside. He's against Jordan. Here's Finney-Smith. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Nets with the lead. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 30 points.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Hardaway. That's good from 17 feet away.
Guys, you want to be able to score from all three levels, and Hardaway Jr. is capable. That instance, mid-range is on point.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Well, think back to before he moves on to the Dallas Mavericks. While Tim Hardaway Jr. was with the Knicks, he was carrying such a burden offensively because Porzingis was still recovering.
Presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Spencer Dinwiddie.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight. Spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Jimmy Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told them, hey guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
And we've seen Hardaway be a much more efficient player than in the past.
What we know, Kevin, unequivocally, is that this young man can score the basketball. But what you hope is the best players in the NBA are all about efficiency. That's what you want Hardaway Jr. thinking about. How can I be the most efficient guy on the floor?
Mavericks trail by 5. Over in the corner, Doncic. Yes, and the foul. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic just got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
And really, for a good portion last season, Tim Hardaway acted as the main source of points for the Knicks. It ends up more of a volume scorer, a role that he's going to have to develop.
Here's Prince again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And for Hardaway, he was putting up points last season, but the percentages, Greg, were down across the board.
And I think what we found out about him is that he's probably not best suited to be your primary scorer. Very capable of getting buckets, but you don't want him putting up more than 15, 18 shots a game.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Temple. Prince kicks to Dinwiddie. Doncic comes with the double team. For the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Doncic gets it to go.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Brooklyn trailing. Timeout called the Nets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
1 second for DeAndre Jordan. And Temple kicks to Harris. Back to Temple to end the run. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 6 assists now in the game.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Next trail by 3. Dinwiddie right side. Porzingis against Prince. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Harris. It's good. And it's his 6th make against the 11 attempts.
Joe Harris, confident, fearless, big-time shot delivery.
Here's Finney Smith, guarded by Prince. And out of bounds as the next game possession.
How big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Down low. Allen's shot is off.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Beat it.
Foul the pass to Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Brooklyn's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. On the pass to Harris. I missed that time. Would have put him up.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes.
Take the lead, and that's Prince. That time on the assist by Dinwiddie. That's now 32 points for Prince. The Mavericks trailing. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Allen. Dinwiddie outside. This is at the Temple. Nets passing it around. Harris bounce pass. Porzingis comes with double team. It's good.
When you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. That's what you take.
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lights checked in.
You love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game.
Absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Timeout called. The Nets. They're behind by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Powell with the steal. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. Dinwiddie right side. Here's Prince. Can't cash in.
Had a foul to get there, but
Métela.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second. And he ends up making a second, and that ties the game up.
Well, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Para el juego.
Set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So Dallas will get the first possession. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Garrett Temple. Jared Allen is out there with Torian Prince. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Harrison at the small forward position. Now here's Prince. Over
El tipo ese salvó el juego.
Taking the shot and knocking it down. And it's Wright with the ball for the Mavericks. Over in the corner, Porzingis. A beautiful reverse layup. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for the man.
You know, Kel, I think you can see the strength that Porzingis has been developing over the early part of his career. That progress is showing up on a nightly basis.
Here's Temple. Porzingis comes with another team. Good on the shot. And it's now 23 points for Allen.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Wide open look. Count it. Good.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Lets the three fly. Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Prince. Dinwiddie's got 23.
You can see he's starting to find his comfort zone, and there's a rhythm about what Spencer Dinwiddie's doing right now.
Here's Porzingis, and another basket for Dallas.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game, he delivers.
To the middle, nickling it up. Another steal, and that's his sixth steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Now that is inexcusable. That kind of shot. Selection won't do them any good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Dallas calls timeout. Trailed by 3. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
It hasn't mattered the scheme or the defender. Kristaps Porzingis is simply cooking right now.
Here's Temple. And by underway. Harris inside of the line. Shot clock reset for the Nets.
He rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
For Brooklyn, they've gone a stellar 4 or 5 in the floor since the start of overtime.
¡Qué embuste!
Here's Finney Smith.
¡Qué embustero!
KP has got to do. Porzingis has the size and length to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Here's Allen.
¡Qué embuste, no!
Throw it in. Oh, he's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. three-point range.
Eso llega a meter. Dios mío.
Falls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And right missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 so far in their three-point attempts in overtime. Count that one. And that's now 25 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Pero un triple ahí.
Time in the face of a big time moment. Go ahead, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. They get it back. Porzingis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So on teams here for a three-point play.
That's a great play on the backboard from him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Luka Doncic. He's checked in for Rock.
Well, you have got to love the versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. Unbelievable shooting touch at 7'3". Can also be a monster on the defensive end. Good luck, future of the NBA.
Here's Allen. That one doesn't
¿Cómo fallé eso si eso casi estaba arriba?
go. And it's Dallas the other way. Now here's Prince. And 101 left in the first.
Dios.
Overtime. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Out to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Out to Doncic.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball, and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
Got it.
Tu juego se lo al juego.
And the biggest
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Allen left side.
No.
Powell with the steal. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it left. Brooklyn with the ball. They lead by 1, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And an intentional foul right there. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 2. 23 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive guys because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Doncic. Dinwiddie with the steal. No foul intentional. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. We both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Here's Finney Smith. The 3-pointers off the mark. Deep. Temple can't get it to go. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They escape with a victory, although they need an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, you were active at both ends today. How did you get yourself going?
I think it was just us trying to come out and win a game at home. We don't have Portuguese. Every game that we play is important, so we just got to keep it going.
You protected the home court well, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Gator.
Pues chicos, esto sería todo. Duró un montón, duré como 45 minutos o un montón de minutos. Déjame chequear los minutos que yo tuve. Espérate. Duré 1 hora y 35 minutos, tío. Estoy cansado, muy de esto. Pues voy a terminar aquí ya mismo. Voy a comer, me voy a bañar y eso, todas esas cosas. Ya empezamos con el Fortnite creativo, partidas privadas y prosigamos. Pero después me baño, como, vuelvo a hacer directo y vamos a hacer partidas privadas. Chao, buena suerte.